Hello viewers, today I'm in Place de Paris, Luxembourg. I'll be talking to Mr. Martin, CEO African Sightseeing. So like and share this video. Thank you. Right now I'm about entering a tram for the interview today. Here in Europe, everything is timed. So you can always catch your tram, your bus, and then all means of transportation on time. There's nothing like, hey, sorry, I come late because this won't happen. No. Everything's timed, yeah. Yeah, I have just arrived at my destination now, and then in a few minutes I'll be interviewing Mr. Martin, the CEO of African Sightseeing. I can't really wait to see this guy with the wonderful work he's doing in Africa, about 5 countries in Africa for that matter. So if Mr. Martin can do it, I believe he can do it. So let's wait and see him and then see what he's going to tell us. Yeah, so I hope you like this and share and comment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Place de Paris, and today I'm with Mr. Martin, and we'll be talking about entrepreneurship and then development of Africa, our motherland. So Mr. Martin is the CEO of African Sightseeing. So we'll be having it today as we sit down. Good day, everyone. My name is Frank Okonkwo again, and today I have with me Mr. Martin.
Mr. Martin from West Africa, and Managing Director of African Sightseeing.
Okay.
I'm a travel agent.
Okay, you're welcome, Mr. Martin.
Thank you.
This section is about encouraging Africans in diaspora, not just Nigerians, Africans in diaspora, of the need to, to invest. Now we're in Europe, we're in Americas, it could be North America, like in the US or Canada, it could be Europe, like here we're in Luxembourg today. It could be in Germany, it could be anywhere, but the need to develop our motherland. So first question, without wasting much of our time, is that, so where are you from originally? Can you tell the viewers where you're from?
I'm from West Africa. I'm borderless.
You're borderless?
I'm a borderless African. I'm a Pan-African.
Pan-African?
I'm a Pan-African. So
okay.
That's why, as I mentioned earlier,
okay,
I'm a travel agent.
Okay.
And that travel agent lead me,
okay,
to promote all the culture,
okay,
in West and Central Africa.
Wow, that's great.
That's
okay.
my main job.
Oh, so this is why you said that you are borderless.
Yeah, but I'm borderless.
Wow.
So I have to involve in
This is great.
different countries,
Okay,
to accommodate how to accommodate myself,
okay,
to
okay,
the use and custom of each country. So
okay,
that means I'm saying I'm borderless.
okay, that's great. That's
I'm
great.
proud of it.
So it means, I would say, it means a travel agent without border.
Without border.
Woo.
And then involved in the country.
You heard that from him, travel agents without border. That's a good one. We will have doctors without borders. Now, for the first time, I'm hearing travel agents without border. Wow, that's great. I love the mindset. I love the mindset. Okay, so you say you're a CEO Sightseeing Africa
Sciences.
CEO African Sightseeing.
Yeah, Africa.
So viewers, if you're interested to know more of Africa, to know more about the nature that our motherland has given to us, this is your floor for you.
Yeah,
Mr.
so
Martin.
Africa Sightseeing.
Okay.
We do organize tour,
Yeah.
culture tours.
Yeah, tell me more about
Yeah. We organize culture tours and
Okay.
safari
Okay.
in West and Central Africa.
Okay.
Because this part of the Africa is less developed.
Okay.
So we are here
Okay.
to promote those
Okay.
destinations.
Okay.
Where by promoting those destinations, we
Okay.
promote also the culture, which is unknown.
Okay. Wow, that's
Yeah.
great. So you're promoting tourism in Africa.
Yeah.
And what you mean Central Africa, East
Central-
Africa,
West and Central.
West and Central Africa, like in
Togo, Benin, Ghana,
Ghana,
and Senegal.
Senegal.
As
Wow.
far as what Central Africa is are concerned,
Okay.
we talk about Chad,
Okay.
Gabon, Sao Tome,
Wow.
Cameroon.
Wow. Okay, that's great. So my next question: why do you here we're in Luxembourg, as you know today? We're in Luxembourg City, to be precise, the capital city of Luxembourg. Why do you prefer to live in Luxembourg out of the whole countries in the world?
No, Luxembourg is a flexible, a teeny country, but they have a great mind as far as the business is concerned.
Okay.
As a businessman, if you are looking for place to to improve yourself, I think Luxembourg is recommended.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
why.
That's great. Okay, that's a very good answer. So you mean that it's easier to
And-
start a business in Luxembourg?
Yeah,
than
because there are many languages which are spoken here.
yeah,
So it enable you
yeah,
to
to have more opportunities.
to have more opportunity.
Wow.
And as far as bank sector are concerned, financial sector are concerned, there is more opportunity.
Okay.
According to me,
Yeah.
that's my point of view.
Oh, that's great. And speaking of Luxembourgish language, we have Luxembourgish as far as we have German, and we have French.
You have French.
Yeah.
And
So
then
which of the language do you speak?
I speak Spanish,
Spanish.
Netherlands, and English and French.
Woo! Vous parlez français, hein?
Je parle français.
Ah, ça c'est très bien, très bien.
Je parle
Okay, so-
français, je parle anglais, je parle espagnol.
Espanol. So you can see that Mr. Martins is an international man, and I would also emphasize the need of learning languages, because how many languages you speak will determine how many people you're able to communicate. So it's very important to know to know new languages. So this is also my advice for for African diasporas or migrants. It's not just about looking for the money.
No,
It's also about learning
to
the
enable
language.
you to communicate with the neighbors.
Communicate, yeah,
Without a communication,
yeah.
you cannot go ahead as far as a certain business are concerned.
Concern.
Yeah.
Okay. The next topic is what's your business in Africa? Why do you decide to do your business in Africa? Why do you decide to open and build a business in Africa? And you're in Europe here now. You're in Luxembourg, obviously, and you have a business in Africa. Why? Tell us why.
The reason why I was selected is that many attraction. There is more opportunity here. You cannot make a name. As I always do, you cannot make a name here.
Yeah, you cannot make a name
You
here.
cannot
Okay.
make a name.
Yeah.
When you want to make a name,
Yeah.
you have to start where there is more opportunity,
Okay.
where there is less competition.
Yeah, less competition, more opportunities.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
opportunity.
because as far as I'm concerned, I tell people that Europe is literally built. So, as I was saying, he's contributing directly to the development of Africa because he has some employees working for him in Africa,
Yeah.
where he's in Luxembourg. He pays those employees, and they indirectly they are using it
You
to
have
take care
to
of
pay
his family.
the tax, and
Yeah.
you have to pay the VAT, and then
Okay.
those who are working for you,
Yeah.
they get the payment from you, and then they can feed their family.
Yeah.
And then, as I mentioned earlier, when we are visiting, for instance, the northern of Ghana, when the food we eat is a local made. Local made, for instance, Guinea fowl, it have been raised there, and then the tomatoes are local production. So when we are buying that food, we are contributing to local development. And when we finish, for instance, before going, we go to Ascenta, we buy the handcraft, local made.
Local media.
So we are promoting that.
Mr. Martin is emphasizing on promoting locally made products, like buying food from the local shops and then from local agricultural producers.
Yeah.
For your visitors. Because you are doing sightseeing, and this is perfect because we all have to be responsible for the development of Africa.
We just contribute as an individual.
As individuals, we don't need to wait for the government. The government has not done it or not done that. No. So for Mr. Martins, he is actually contributing to the development of Africa in his own way, because he's employing staff. He has employed staff who are working for him there in Africa while he's in Europe. So this is great. This is great. And I've been saying it. I tell most of my friends this: we're here in Europe. It's fine, but to work in Europe, make your money as it may. Of course, it's not easy, we know, but you have to have a plan of your
You have
retirement.
to have in mind because you may return one day.
Yeah, you
No
may
matter
return
how,
one day. Yeah.
no matter how people may say, Africa, you can't succeed nothing,
Yeah.
but you succeed.
Yes.
Because according to me, Africa is still a virgin.
Wow, I love that. Africa is a virgin land. A virgin. You know what I mean by virgin? Please, if we should not think the other way.
I mean, there's more opportunities.
More opportunities. So what are we waiting for? The number one problem in Africa for young entrepreneurs is finance. You ask them, say finance. which actually may not be the problem. But if you're based in the diaspora, we know that you are more or less able to do something in Africa, at least with 500 euros, the conversion rate, the conversion is high enough. It can easily set up something. Because at the end of the day, this is where we're from. It's about the development of our motherland. It's about your own retirement. Because, you can work till age of 70 or whatever. You understand? So by the time your bones are getting weak, what will you fall back to? So that's the question. So this is why we're emphasizing on development of Africa, development of your country or your locality, as it's been done here by Mr. Martin.
And then before ending, being or having a chance to be in abroad, is like for me. We are doing internship.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Is it for me?
You heard that?
Yeah.
It's like internship. Okay.
I'm an internship. So there should be a time where you must, how do you call it? Implement what you have learned.
Perfect. Yeah. And that's perfect. I mean, this is just something very great because most of our leaders from different African countries, they are coming to Europe. They see the development, they see the tram, the train, and all that stuff. But the problem is that they are not implementing this thing in the various world, in the various countries. So I love that word internship. We're here to learn in Europe. We're here to learn in America, depending on where you're from, where you are in Australia. But my emphasis is after learning, what do you do in your motherland? You're not going to. What do you do? That's the question. So it's pertinent to what to fall back home and develop your country. Now, but the question, Mr. Martin, why a lot of people are scared. In fact, a lot of people are scared now of going into entrepreneurship like what you're doing now, having a business in Africa Europe, because where they're afraid of fraud. People will run away with their money. People will disappoint them. They will buy land, and some of them will buy land that belongs to another person. A lot of
the disappointment is everywhere. But as soon as you want to establish a business, you have to be the place where you are doing business.
Okay.
But most of the time, you have to control what you are doing. You can't be abroad or then overseas and then say you are doing business in Africa without controlling.
All right. Now, you're saying that it's important to be in Europe here and control your business in Africa. This is one. But now, how were you able to say? I want to know why, because like I said, a lot of people are afraid to invest because they are afraid that their money will end up in the wrong hand. The people will run away with their money. For one night, popularly known in some places, like in Nigeria, for example. You understand? I, for one, I've been able to to think about doing these stuff and all that. Buy a piece of land and the people disappoint you, like they defraud you and all that. So, how were you able to succeed? How were you able to overcome the challenges of fraud, challenges of people running away with your money and all that? What will you tell the viewers?
It's what I was saying earlier, that since you decided to make a business, you have to be available. You have to make yourself available, control.
Okay. Mr. Martin, so how are you able to control your business living here in Europe?
Nowadays, it's easy to control because the communication we have now. Nowadays, it's free. Yesterday, when people are saying they are building a house for you, they cannot see the house. So nowadays, you can control it. Yeah, it's easy to control today than ever.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then the beginning may be hard, but as soon as you have been going there, you may find some relevant person who can help you, who can control what you are not there. For me, that's what I do.
Okay. Yeah. So do you have like a lawyer who is also, because
not lawyer, but it depends.
You need to have somebody you can trust.
You can trust.
So at the end of the day, I know it's quite difficult to trust people, especially in Africa. We understand, but at the end of the day, there will be somebody you can trust, employed, but not your family member.
Give you a good payment.
Yeah. But not a member of your family, because they will now do something and say, hey, but we are brothers. Why will you?
Not necessarily your member of your family.
Yeah.
But you get someone on whom you can trust.
You can trust, and as well, it's also very important to also sign a contract, no matter how much you trust the person. You sign it. You have a contract signed with with this person, so that in case anything goes wrong, you are going to the court or you're using police to pick up this person, as the case may be. But however, we cannot use because people will disappoint, and we fail to invest in our future.
No,
we fail to also develop our motherland, which is Africa. So I think it's important because if Mr. Martin can succeed in doing this business, I believe everyone else can succeed. He's an example. You have your business in how many countries in Africa? You have in Togo, you have in Nigeria, right?
No, not Nigeria, Togo, Benin, Ghana,
Togo,
South America, Gabon, and Cameroon.
Well, can you tell my viewers how many places do you have your business running now?
Around two, from Ghana, Togo, Benin, South America, Gabon, and Cameroon.
That's 5 countries.
Yeah.
So if he can be here,
And in those 5 countries, you have to have some relevant person.
Yes. Okay.
Who is a local representative.
So he has local representative for his sightseeing, for his tourist business. So he has his business in 5 countries. So if he can be here in Europe and run business in 5 countries, come on, you can do this even in your country. You can do this in your locality, starting with one. Mr. Martins, I really want to thank you today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Wow, that's nice.
I find our point of view may be useful for some of our brothers.
Our brothers in diaspora.
Yeah.
Great. Because, some of us are thinking that we will live here and then we'll become a billionaire. By the way, one point is that I've never seen a salary earner that becomes a billionaire.
No, never.
Except you are the CEO of the company, or maybe you are working in the top 50 companies in the world. But as far as I know, to be rich, you have to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.